Hey guys, Roseann White here in my Huntington Beach studio for one more week, going live with you celebrating National Women's Health and Fitness Day. So welcome. I'm going to keep my intro short so we can get flowing in just a few minutes. I have today my Waiver Mini. That's my road trip platform that I love to take with me when I'm traveling. But you're going to also need a few props. A yoga block, and a resistance band. Now, this one is quite long. You can use one of the resistance bands. One of the resistance bands from your vibration platform. You can use that just as well. Oddly enough, I left all my attachments back home. I had so many things I was bringing to Huntington Beach. I forgot those, but I did bring the bands. So you'll need those two things. And we will be on our knees just for a little bit. So grab a blanket or some padding for that. That'll be at the end of our session. What we're going to do today to celebrate women's health and fitness is go through a gentle yoga flow. The first part of this flow, I'm going to be seated on a chair, and you can see the chair right here that I have. And I'm actually going to put the link for my storefronts, the Amazon storefronts. Let me see if I can do it right now. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's my storefront on Amazon, and you can find, start here. You can find this chair, yoga blocks, resistance bands, all those things. But that's the Life Pro link for platform work and other Life Pro products. So 10 minutes, we're going to be sitting on the chair with our feet on the platform and doing some warm-up work, that yoga-like poses. Then we'll do 10 minutes where we're going to be actually standing one or both feet on the platform. And then we'll finalize with 10 minutes of sitting on the platform. I've been teaching yoga for over 20 years, and I have found out that you are only a beginner once. Once you start practicing the work, it is just that, a practice. So I'm going to encourage all you women, and maybe men too, even though it's National Women's Health and Fitness Day, to just start practicing. That's all we need to do. Take the moves slow, take them to a range of motion that works for you. This practice is going to be mindful of osteopenia and osteoarthritis. All the forward bends will be supported for the most part. To be careful to the spine. Remember, when you're dealing with osteoporosis, your body loves extension work for your spine. So keep that in mind when we do the work, but keep the abs engaged. This year's theme from National Women's Health and Fitness Day is Know Your Bones. And what a better way to increase your bone density than on a vibration platform. That is why I love to use that every day to help with bone density. And I have all my clients on too. So I hope you enjoy this session. If you've got any comments or questions, please type them in the chat. If I don't deal with them during the practice, I will definitely deal with them afterward. And let me know where you're tuning in from, although I can't always see my whole chat until after I'm done. But say hello. Let me know if you're joining me in the practice, if you practice yoga, if you wanted to try it and were afraid to. I will also be sharing some links for some earlier yoga practices I did that might help you to be a little more comfortable doing the work. If you are a VIP member, I especially want to welcome you and remind you that I have updated the VIP library of videos. There are over 200 videos that Life Pro users have access to, just of the videos I've made. And of course, Amber and Debbie have their library as well. And so you've got lots of support from us at Life Pro to help you to live fit and age well. So let's get on the platform and start. I'm going to adjust my camera to make sure you can see everything. Yeah, that looks good. And again, go ahead and type in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from. My chair is, I got it from Amazon. It's 2 feet, which is a perfect height for me. I'm on the Waiver Mini, and I won't be using the yoga block yet, but I am going to be using the resistance band. So if you have your remote control, you can put it on. I just have my remote, and I don't know what to do with it. but I'm going to go ahead and turn the platform on for 10 minutes. This way, all of the, because the cool thing about the waiver mini is you can program it up to 15 minutes, but I'm going to do 10-minute segments so that those of you that are on the Roblox, that platform shuts off at 10 minutes. There's nothing we can do about it. But we'll do those fingers. And starting up with a level of, I'm going for about level 40. I want a little more bumpy oscillation here as I sit with my feet in line with my knees in line with my hips. I'm going to place my hands on my thighs and just let the energy come gently up my arms. And if I just lean slightly forward, I'll feel a little bit more in the arms and the shoulders. But be aware of all 10 toes in your heel. Now, if you're comfortable with this, close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes, but I'll peek open every now and then. So we're going to close the eyes and just be aware of sensations of the platform, of your seat sitting, of any outside noises. Right now, I hear someone cutting the grass or doing something. There's motors going outside. I hope you're not being bothered by it. And then tune into what's going on inside. And how we do that is by paying attention to the breath. Take an inhale through your nose, open your mouth, and H-ah, side out. Do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, exhale, side out. And last time, inhaling slowly and completely, and exhale it out. Now you can keep your eyes closed, and this time when you breathe, think about how your belly's filling up, the ribs are filling up, and the chest is filling up, the heart is lifting. And then when you exhale, empty out the belly, the ribs, and soften through the heart. So that's our 3-part breathing today. There's so many ways to breathe, but let's keep it simple. You can flicker your eyes open. We've now centered ourselves. And we're going to go ahead and take our band. And mine's quite long, but if you don't have a band, you can use a rope, belt from a towel, or just something that you have, that, even just a hand towel is fine. And put it behind your head, let the elbows come forward. Now, easy does it if you do have osteoporosis. Take a breath in and just nod your chin to your chest gently, but pull your belly in. How about your abdominals? And then inhale, lean the head back, let the eyes gaze forward, the elbows are lifting, and feel an extension in your back, an arch in your back. Do that again carefully, head is supported, so this way the head doesn't drop and put more pressure on the spine. Pushing the head into the blanket or towel or band, you're pulling the abdominal wall in toward the spine, and then open up, let the eyes lift, the chin lift, a gentle extension, and cervical spine all the way to the lumbar. One more time, exhale, and inhale. Come back to center, reach the arms up, get a big stretch, you can pull that band apart, and bring the hands down. Inhale, arms up, bend the elbows wide to the side, and this time we're going to exhale to the right, press into your left foot more, left seat. Inhale back to center, my elbows are slightly forward. Exhale, bending to your left, pressing into your right foot. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in. The head is in great alignment when we have it supported by some kind of prop. Fingertips are fine, but I kind of like the towel, come back to center, inhale, or a band, because then my shoulders are flatter and my elbows are wider. One more time, everybody. Breathe in, bend over, pushing it into the opposite foot. So I'm bending right, pressing left, left hip crease down. Inhale, center, and exhale. Pressing right foot down, right hip down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, bring the arms down. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears and release them. 2 more times. And 1 more. The arms are going to reach up, hands up to the band behind the head. We're going to rotate to your right. Pull the right elbow back, come back through center. Press into your feet, feel the vibration of the platform as you rotate to the left, back to center, to the right. Our spine was designed to move in all three directions. And again, even though you may be dealing with some arthritis, osteoporosis, osteopenia, if we are careful in how we move our spine and our alignment is optimal, our vertebra needs to move, but let's just do it very alive. Back to center. Arms come up, inhale, and release. Great. So from here, I'm going to have you walk your feet wide. We're going to lean into the forearms on the thighs and tuck the chin. I'm not going to have you pull down. We're just going to look about 4 feet forward and let the energy move up the elbows to the shoulders just for a bit here. My back is super flat. I'm not rounding it down. Pull the chin in. Let's stay for a breath or two. And then come on up. You can place that towel on your thigh. Put your hands behind the chair and press down and lift the chest. Get a nice big extension in that spine. Great. Now, any moves that we do standing, you can do on the chair. I'm going to just demonstrate quickly for those of you that won't be joining me on standing on the chair. So when I go to a warrior pose, I'm going to slide to one side and bring a leg back or out to the side. So I'll be able to do anything off the chair. I can come this way and take my leg out to the side, my warrior two stance. So just adjust your pelvis accordingly. I've got a few more minutes. I just want to let you know that while we're in this posture. We're going to bring the feet together, the knees apart, and a little bit of what we call bow angle here. Let the sides of the feet rest into the platform. And then walk your feet back wide again. We're going to push into the right knee and look to the left. Lean into it. Come back through center. Press into the left knee. Look to the right shoulder. Lean into it. I like to do these in threes. The first time we're just trying to figure out what's going on. Lean. Hips stay flat. Come back. Breathe. Lift chest. Exhale. Feel your ribs rotating to the knee. Last time here, you get a lot of leg, ribs come away from pelvis. Exhale, rotate, little inner thigh stretch. Back to center here, and then last time to the side. Great, and come on up. So we'll stand for the last 2 minutes, and I'm going to have you take your I'm going to move my platform so you can see from the side. I'm going to stand up and place your hands on the chair and your back is flat. We're going to bend the knees and straighten. Again, my back is flat. Bend and straighten. We're going to extend one leg out, pull the knee in, extend it out, pull it in. Place the foot down, shift your weight. Extend the leg long, inhale, exhale, pull it in, inhale, stretch, a little bit of core work here. One more time. Pull it in, place the feet down. Hands come onto the thighs, sit back, and now reach forward into your chair pose. Stand all the way up, and release. Great. Lastly, for those of you for the warm-up, what I like to do is just bend the knees a lot, hamstring the hips, and you can find your yoga block if it's too much for you. And just rest your hands on the yoga block. And allow the arms again to get some energy. My hands are out, fingertips on the side of the block, elbows turned in, chin is long, chin is tucked in, back, spine is long. So this is a good modification for a plank pose if you're not able to get on your knees. But of course, definitely working the belly a little bit and the shoulders and back. Just about 3 more breaths here. Notice bend and straighten to get a hamstring stretch along the way. I'm not rounding my back at all. Get the back nice and flat. So you come up, carefully, hands come on the knees, and brush yourself up. Take a big stretch, inhale up, bring the hands to the heart space and release. So that's the first 10 minutes of our gentle yoga practice. Now we're going to go a little deeper into it. So I'll have the chair off to the side. I'm not going to be needing it. But if you feel like you need a little assistance, keep the chair handy. It's totally fine. I'm not going to be using the band anymore, but I will use one yoga block. I'm going to put the platform on once again, 10 minutes. And I'm going to go back to a speed a little bit more intense now. I'll go up to about 50. The mini waiver will allow you to go all the way to 99. I'm going to go to about, actually, I'll take that. I'm going to go to 60. So let's stand in mountain pose. Place the block between your thighs. Hands at your side. Turn your palms to face forward. Pull the chin in. Squeeze the block. Abdominals are pulled in. Collarbones are lifted. Ears over the shoulders. A perfect yoga pose for everybody. I have a soft bend in my knees. I'm not locking my knees out. I'm squeezing the blocks in a soft bend. This is like the number one posture for yoga poses because it's alignment. All my muscles are engaged. I'm getting energy from head to toe. All my bones are getting gentle vibration through them to help with building bone health. In mountain pose, we'll reach up, inhale. Exhale, you're going to hinge your hips back into chair pose. So I'm just reaching forward here, still squeezing my block. Hands can come onto your thighs if you're not comfortable with that, but I'm going to keep my hands here. You can intensify it by bringing hands up. Cactus the arms or hands behind the head. We're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stretch all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. You're going to take the block, hold it between your hands, squeezing the palms in. Inhale, reach up, straighten the arms. Exhale, hands reach forward. Left foot comes off the platform, keep the right foot on. Both legs are straight. My left toes are pointing out to the side. I'm going to bend into the front knee. Checking my alignment of knees to toes. Reach up, inhale. Watch what I do with the block. I take it behind my head, exhale. So now I'm checking in with my head alignment and my upper spine. Take a breath in. This is our warrior one modification. We're going to exhale and hinge from the hips. Humbly bow. Now you can take this a lot deeper, but let's just bow forward. Push the head back into the block. Press the heel into the platform. And now let the eyes gaze up and open up the chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, restack your spine tall. We're going to pivot, rotating and walking my floor foot out, platform foot in the middle, and I'm setting it my warrior 2. Check your alignment, knees to toes, head is back, chest is open. Straighten it, pushing through the platform foot and bend. Inhale, exhale, get a little deeper into the bend, knee over the ankle, one more time. And bend, excellent. We're going to keep the block, the platform hand, look over the block, bring the hands down, inhale, sweep up, and down. 2 more times, a little mobility in the shoulders. One more time. And now, we're going to take the block behind our head, we're going to pivot, lift the back heel, right hand behind the head, left hand on the block, hinge forward. I'm lightly resting my hand on the block. I'm going to take my hand behind my head and put it on the back, my back palm facing up. And then I'll open up and I'll twist away from the block. Breathe in and breathe out. De-rotate, push into the heel, hold the block, reach up, inhale. Rotate, open it to warrior 2 again. Hands reach out wide. Block comes back to the platform, side angle pose. I'm very light on the block. You can always put your hand behind your head or your forehead. side, and then straighten and bend the leg. We'll do this a couple times until we can get to the full triangle pose, or our optimal pose. Triangle pose. Legs straight, hinging from the hip, arm reaches up. Keep pushing into the big toe on the platform, and breathe. Inhale, bend your platform leg, arms come up. We're going to rotate one more time, block behind the head. Reach forward with a block to your chest. Lift your chest up into the block and step up. And release. Block comes between the thighs again. We'll sink into our chair pose. Yet a third time. Breathe. And release. Now I'm going to take that the other way. So I started in my mountain pose, squeezing the block between my hands so it's the lengthwise. I'm going to step now my right foot on the floor, spinning the toes out, walking maybe my left foot in a bit, and then I'm going to reach up, bend into my front knee, put the block behind my head. See how my elbows are forward? So I'll just straighten and bend into the front knee, feeling energy into the whole left leg. Right leg is straight. And then here I'll find my warrior pose. Breathe in. From the hips we hinge, hold the belly in, flat back. You can go as deep as you want, maybe go further, but you decide what your back will let you do. Push your head back into the block to come upright, your neutral pelvis. Now, lift the eyes and gaze up for the upper spine extension. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. We're going to restack our spine. We're going to lift the back heel and pivot to set up for warrior two. I'm going to walk my foot almost off my mat. I'm going to walk my platform foot in. And I'm just going to bend and straighten about 3 times just to get used to this big opening across the hips. Now that I found my warrior two, I'm going to do a baby side bend here, lifting platform elbow up, extending, exalted warrior. To my warrior two, I'm going to reach out, looking over the block, bringing the block down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, inhale, stretch. Arms apart one more time. Reach it apart. And then block goes behind the head. I'm going to pivot onto my toes on the back foot, hinging from the hips here. I'm going to take my block down. The other hand can stay behind my head, but I like to put it behind my back. Again, light on the block. I'm going to rotate away from the block, a little twist here. If you like it, you can stay there. You can reach your arm up. Back heel lifted. Take a breath. And then rotate back. Push off the block or off the platform. Hand block goes behind the head. We're going to open back up to warrior two. We've been here before. This time we're going to go for a little bit of a side angle. So we'll open the arms up to the warrior two. Inhale. Hinge from the hips. Bring the block down. Arm can come up. It could be at your side. It can even reach overhead for a full side stretch. Extended side angle, it's called. Take a breath in. Straighten the leg. You can put your hand on your hip. Platform leg goes straight for 3, 2. One more time. This time we'll reach up and we're going to swoop that arm up and we have our full triangle pose. Hips pushing away from the platform, eyes gazing to me, down to the floor, or you can really challenge your balance and eyes to the sky. You decide what works for your neck. Take one more breath. We're going to bend into the platform leg, bring the block back over, back of our head, turn to face the platform. Block goes on the chest, push up into the platform, block between the thighs, chair pose last time. Sink lower and reach. And fingertips behind the head is an option. Let those bones get stronger and get the core stronger. Sweep the hands back and up for 3, and 2, One more time, everybody. And reach all the way up. Exalted mountain pose. Bringing the hands down to the side. And just like we started, we're in our strong mountain posture. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bend the knees. And perfect timing. That was our 10-minute flow. I love when that happens. Yep, a few seconds ago. So I hope you like this so far. Now we're just going to go laying or sitting on the floor. Or let me say that again. We're going to sit on the platform. I'm going to turn the platform to face you all. And I think I can bring my camera down. Yeah, perfect. Oh, there's that sun again. Hold on a second, guys. All right. I forget this time of the day. I get sun. Alrighty, here we go. So you can put a blanket under your seat if you'd like. I'm going to set this up for 10 minutes. My vibration, I'm going a little bit more intense now. I'm going to go to about 80 on this. You can go much higher if you'd like. I want to really increase the amount of energy coming from my sits bones to my spine. And you're going to have your yoga block, and your feet are going to hold the block. A little bit more. There we go. All right, make sure you can see my feet. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze the block with my feet and my hands are wide. So we're at a bound angle here. Let's just take a few minutes and do some 4-part breathing. Help to calm down our energy. Exhale all the air out. Then inhale for 4 counts. 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that 2 more times in your own count. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And return to normal breathing. It's a great way to balance out your parasympathetic and sympathetic system. Now, we'll go into a bit of a twist. So you're going to extend your right leg out straight, toes are pointed up. Take your left thigh and cross it over. Make sure your foot's flat. And if you need to, put a block underneath it. That's totally fine to do, since the platform's a little lifted. And interlace your fingers and grab across and pull your knee to your chest. Feel your sits bones. Now your right hand's going to hold the left knee, taking it toward your right shoulder. Reach the left hand up to the sky and turn and look back. And your left hand can go on the platform, on your back, or if you didn't use the block for your foot, on the lowest level of the block. So lengthen the spine and lift it up. Look over your shoulder, let your eyes gaze. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And then we're just going to de-rotate the spine, turning the other direction. Pick up your thigh and uncross it. Shake it out a little bit. And now let's lift up the right knee, right foot over the left, interlace fingers, and just you can rock a little side to side, find your seat. So nice and tall. It's a great pose for digestion as much as helping to relieve our anxiety. So now this time the left hand holds the knee, right arm reaches the sky, stretch up, find some length. And then start reaching back, looking back by your platform or the yoga block. I kind of like the platform because I can push down and roll my shoulder back more and get a little more energy in my arms. But let the eyes gaze back. Push into the big toe of your flat foot. The left toes are pointing to the sky. And breathe. Take one more breath in and come back to center and then twist to your left. From here, we're going to go ahead and straighten both legs out to a wide V. Block is going to be right between me. My toes are lifted to the sky and I'm hinging from my hips. So this is very important. You're not rounding your back. You're just pressed down on the block. Let your inner thighs get some of the energy. Your hamstrings are stretching and you're leaning forward. If it's available for you, you can change your block to a lower height. Pull the hip creases back. We twisted things and now we want to open them up. One more breath. And then come back. We're going to bring the feet together. And finally, we will take up a kneeling position. So I'm going to move my platform quickly so you can see it from the side. You can put some padding under your knees and hands on the knees. Now this is really important that you watch you pull the chin in. You're going to turn your arms, elbow creases forward, but your fingertips are forward. Hang out here for a breath or two. Right hand on the platform, left hand reaches up, big stretch, and then just reach underneath. Bring the hand back up, inhale, and onto the platform. Right hand reaches away and up to the sky, and then weave it underneath. Keep your platform arms strong and straight. Inhale, unwind yourself, and then come back. Again, I've got a long neutral spine on this. And then turn your feet to one side. You're going to put your feet on the platform. Walk your booty up close. Grab your block, and we're going to roll down. So once I'm down here, I'm going to tuck my shoulders, block between my knees. I'm going to lift up into my bridge pose just for a few breaths. Shoulders are open, hands are heavy at the sides, squeezing my block. Drop down, lift up for 3. Inhale down. Exhale, press into all 4 corners of your feet. One more time. Lift all the way up. Find that block. And then place it under your spine lengthwise so you can actually rest your pelvis on the block. Now my feet are rather light, but I can really feel the energy coming from my toes to my knees to my thighs. And you can open your arms up wide. Let's just hang out here for 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more breath. Now push back into the feet, arms heavy into the floor. Lift the pelvis up, remove the block, and roll the spine down, or just hinge from the hips and go flat. Finally, you can reach your legs over the platform. Let the calves relax. You can roll the thigh bones in and out. Get a little bit of energy into the hip joints. Releasing the calves. And you can remain here for the rest of the minutes left on the platform. I don't think there are many. And just relax. Relax your face, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Let your belly relax. Feel how heavy your legs are on the platform. Wiggle your toes so you know you're relaxed. Take a deep breath in, breathing gratitude that you are able to move like you can move. Exhale, seal that gratitude in. Inhale, once again, breathing in love. You've got to love yourself and take care of yourself. And exhale, seal that love in so you can be able to love others. And one more time, take another breath in and feel, breathe in peace, peace of mind, peace in your body, peace in your spirit. And exhale and seal that peace into your innermost being. You can stay here and continue to breathe into until the platform shuts off. I'm going to go ahead and start bending my knees, feet flat, and gently roll into the side into fetal pose. One foot off the platform, other foot off the platform, and press all the way up. Take your time. We've got about 1 more minute. You can stay laying down, or you can sit on the platform in a comfortable, easy seat. Legs are crossed, hands resting at your thighs. Taking a breath in and bringing hands to the heart space. Bowing the eyes toward the heart gently, lifting the heart up. And just thank yourself for taking this 10, 20, or 30 minutes, whatever you took, to take care of you so that you can better take care of others. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through the practice today. Have a beautiful rest of your evening or day. Namaste. And there we go. That was perfect timing. I love when that happens. So I hope you enjoyed this gentle flow practice for celebrating all the women and women's health and fitness, but it's also a great practice for men. So share it with your loved ones and just enjoy yourself. Remember, don't take yourself too seriously when we're doing yoga poses. Think positively that you're improving your balance, you're improving your strength, you're improving your flexibility. It's always a practice. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or any concerns, just hit me up anytime on social media. I'm always there to help you guys to live fit and age well. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.